Clarkson.
こんなサングラスしたなんでしょうね。パパラッチに撮られてる有名ハリウッド俳優みたいになってますけど。こんなんでしたっけ？ビッグボスみたいの出てきた。腰使いがすごいクイックイックしてて、そこばっか目いっちゃうんですけど。はい、皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは。もしくはおはようございます。デッドリープリモニション2実況プレイの第7回目かな。無学です。よろしくお願いします。続きをやっていきましょう。前回はね、ガリーナクラークソンさんを常世で、打倒してね、捕獲することができたというところで終わっておりましたが、まだね、事件の裏にはいろいろな思惑がありそうなので、捜査を続けていきましょう。さて、次なる目的としては、一旦ね、カーサパインアップル、ヨクさんのお部屋に戻って事件の情報を整理するということですね。変なね、サブミッションとか受けてますけど。どこだ？こっちか。さあ、実質に戻ってまいりましたが、これはね、事件の整理を始める段階ですかね。
Zach, let's go over our progress.
一旦頭の中をクリアにしましょう。
We've got a complicated case on our hands this time, especially as far as the Clarksons' relationships go. But in a way, it's also a simple one. Understanding them on a deeper level is the most efficient way to uncover the truth behind all this.
クラークソン家にはね、まだわからない闇が潜んでそうですね。
That's the one thing I'm sure of.
彼らについてもっと深く知っていく必要がありそうです。
Zach, let's start with the people who were closest to the victim. Lise Clarkson, the victim, is the granddaughter of the current head of the Clarkson family. Her mother is Galena, an ex-actress, and Lise clearly inherited her beauty. Except for her eyes, that is. Lisa's eye color matches that of her father's. Now, do you remember who Lise Clarkson's father is?
ダニー・クラークソンさんですね。
That's right. Lisa's father is Danny Clarkson.
こんなサングラスしたなんでしょうね。パパラッチに撮られてる有名ハリウッド俳優みたいになってますけど。こんなんでしたっけ？
His real name is Daniel E. Clarkson. He's from Florida and used to be the CEO of a talent agency.
タレント事務所の社長。
Danny struck the heart of Galena and successfully became a member of the esteemed Clarkson family.
婿養子って言ってましたもんね。
Despite being the son-in-law, he acts like he was born a Clarkson. But he's still just the son-in-law.
そこ押してきますね。全国のマスオさんを敵に回しますよ。
Next comes what happened to Lise. According to Alexis, Lise said that the man was as tall as an oak tree. I believe that's the same 10-foot tall giant who made the fingerprints we found in the cold storage warehouse. Now, what did this man do to Lise prior to her murder?
なんか上二つすごい平和なんですけど、そう、付け回してたんですよね。
Yes, that's it, Zach. The man as tall as an oak tree followed Lise around and watched her. Despite his towering stature, he must have been rather shy. Or perhaps he was merely biding his time and planned to kidnap her from the very start. If that's the case, there should have been some evidence left at the scene of the crime. Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Speaking of the scene of the crime, I did some profiling in the plantation's control room. The truth it revealed to us was nauseating and horrific. But we need to touch upon it if we wish to proceed. Isn't that right, Zach? Who actually murdered Lise Clarkson?
リース・クラークソンをその手にかけたのは実の母親ですね。
Yes, that's right. Lisa's own mother killed her. While she was dreaming about some bizarre new world. This is by far the vilest and ugliest crime we've ever seen. The fact that Galena set up her daughter's body at an altar makes this case even more complicated. Remember, not a single sacrificial human murder has ever been proven and documented in all of American history. The real world is far more complex than what we see in films and video games. And sacrificing a human life for something else is no easy task. In conclusion, Zach, through our investigation, we found one character who sticks out more than anyone else. You know exactly who I'm thinking about, don't you? We'll need to have a word with her in the near future. Who's the stylish woman we saw during the profiling?
スタイリッシュな方はね、もうプロフェッサー R 一択ですね。そう、プロフェッサー R ですね。
Professor R. We haven't met her yet, but she's deeply intertwined with this case. Let's wait for the skeletal gentleman to guide us to her with an oracle. Well, Zach, what do you think? Isn't the Deep South something? The people here are just as warm as the weather, and the food is to die for. Might be nice to move down here after I retire. What, still too early to talk about that? You may be right. After all, this case has only just begun.
Oh yeah?
Galena can't be the killer. They're making all this shit up.
If what you say is true, Daniel, how do you plan to prove it?
ビッグボスみたいの出てきた。
It's nearly been a century since the Clarksons first took control of Lucari. 100 years. I always thought my legacy would live on for 300 at least.
I'm gonna find the real killer and beat the living dog shit out of him.
Yet it looks to me like times have changed. We ain't in the good old days no more. You understand me, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm right there with you, Paul. I'm gonna continue what you started, sir, and make the Clarkson family strong again. First, I need to find whoever really killed Lise and bash their fucking brains in.
I saw this coming. Ever since the day Lenny left home, the town of Lucari has been cursed. We can't stop what's happening now. It's too late. It's beyond me. No. It's beyond the minds of anyone who comes from the olden days. You understand me now, boy?
Yes, sir. Believe me, I do. I'll kill him. Just leave everything to me, Paul.
Are you serious about this?
Yes, sir. Right hand of God. Look right in my eyes. I ain't lying. I'm serious. I just need you to lend me some troops, sir. We need retribution right now. That's the job I've been given, and I intend to do it.
Well then, let me ask you one more time. Are you serious about this?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a Clarkson, and all Clarksons have a job to do. Isn't that what we always say?
Mm-hmm. Then I'll need an arm.
Yeah. What?
Well now, you want to use my troops, I'm gonna need to know whether or not you're really serious about this. Just one arm. Slide it on through that wire there, and it'll take care of it for you.
Paul, I mean, you're joking, right?
Daniel, Have I ever told you a single joke?
No, but
If you want to become a real Clarkson, then you done got yourself a job to do.
wait, Paul. I get it now. You want me to stick it in and then pull it out at the last minute, right? You want to see if I got guts or not, but there's gonna be another way. You can't be serious, sir.
それ、金網からまず通らなくないですか？そんな感じ？
Let me go!
そんな感じなんだ。
You're just joking with me. Let me go, goddammit! Oh, please, sir, don't do this! Just tell me this is a joke, please!
I am a Clarkson. And no matter how our fortune falls, all Clarksons have a job to do. That be the law of this land.
ちょっともうやめてくれません？そういうぶっ壊し方。なんか妙にこの人たちのモデリング綺麗ですね。気だるげな感じのこのドラマーさんのこう雰囲気がまたなんともシュールさを際立ててますけど。腰使いがすごいクイックイックしてて、そこばっか目いっちゃうんですけど。やめてもらえませんかね。すごいゲームした感じの評価出ましたね。バトルリザルトとかいろいろ見れるみたいですけど。なんかよくわかりませんが S ランクいただきました。ありがとうございます。エピソード1がこれでクリアなのかな？とはいえ、どうなんでしょうね、これ。エピソード1。ちょっと次のところに少し入ってから、また区切りがいいところでね、切りましょうか。
York, you can hear me, right? I'll be with you soon. I'm not sad. Honestly, I can't wait. It's all I think about lately.
ザックさん。
I mean, we'll be together again. We'll get to discuss movies, food again. Everyone around here has bad taste. They don't understand things the way we do. It's a shitty world filled with shitty people. Oh, that reminds me. There are movie theaters and restaurants over there, right? As soon as I get there, let's go grab some peanut butter hamburgers and yogurt smoothies. I'm so excited, York.
ザックさん。
Please, York, don't rush me. You just need to wait a bit longer. I still have one job left to do. I need to finish it. I have to. Or else I'd never be able to face you. Just give me a little more time, okay?
ザックさん、何か重い病気でも患ってるんですかね。再び2019年に戻ってきましたね。
So, Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson, confessed to murdering Lise. But then immediately afterwards, she went insane. So you had no choice but to detain her. What a terribly convenient story. You were the first person to find the suspect hiding at a farm on the edge of town. And you even got her to confess to the crime, right then and there. Did anyone else get a chance to hear Galena's confession?
Only us.
How did you even find that shack in the first place?
Metaphysical offender profiling.
Meta what? Should I know this word?
Metaphysical offender profiling. The term appears 6 times in the Le Carré report and 14 times in the 2010 Greenvale report. As long as you're solving cases, the people in charge don't really care what sort of words you use. But we're different. You utilized a highly abnormal method to instantly hone in on a suspect. Then you did it again and again. And every time you used it, one term kept appearing in your files: metaphysical offender profiling. Mr. Morgan, would you mind explaining to us what this term means?
We could try. But no matter what words we used, you'd never be able to understand.
常世や雲岩さんみたいなことをその用語で片付けたってことですかね。
You see, it doesn't pertain to this side. Come, my fairy. Stop hiding back there and give them the explanation they so desire. What? You're too shy?
Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan!
Come on out. Don't be afraid. You can do it. It's okay.
Is that all you have to say? Don't underestimate me, Morgan. I know you and the Clarksons share a deeper connection. Much deeper than how it appears on the surface. I need to shake him with something else that's directly connected to the Clarksons. I'm gonna jog his memory by force.
クラクソン家とのつながり。氷漬けのリースか。
Mr. Morgan, according to you, at the beginning of this case, the victim's body was being stored in the warehouse on purpose. Is that the truth? They really put her body there alongside food and other perishables?
It's in the report.
No. The report only says it was stored using the most effective and shockingly inhuman method possible.
随分とオブラートに包んだ書き方しましたね。
If you can think of a better phrase, we're all ears.
The report isn't wrong, you know. In fact, that might actually be the most accurate way of describing it. It's precise, and it's also kinda poetic.
Wow, Simon. We never would have taken you for a poet.
You two think this is a joke? Lise Clarkson's body was discovered in that cold storage warehouse after 14 long years. If you'd only done a proper investigation, we probably would have found her much sooner. That poor girl.
We still regret the fact that we never got to meet her. We're sorry, from the bottoms of our hearts.
I only hope it didn't happen that way by design.
Will you comfort me? Thank you, my fairy.